close your eyes and we'll start. So, practice also changes perception. What is that practice? I keep looking at the highways while driving, it is going behind me. So, if I keep looking, my intellect says highway doesn't move. What is moving? Oh, yes, it is moving, so it's a delusion. And now I understood it. It's a delusion. So I have a direct perception of the highways behind the mind and the senses. That is one example of a direct perception. So in all meditation journey, we have that shorter perception. So eyes are closed, place of the body, position of the body, and the posture. We are entering into advanced practices, so I need not to explain in detail. A proper posture, it is something like a telescope needs stable foundation to see the stars. I said the same thing. Proper posture, position, and place provide stability for inner exploration. And same thing applies to being comfortable and carefree. So first is the place. And once you raise your awareness and become aware of the place all around you and the body, you have created a sacred space. We need not to work too much on the external things. You are aware of the place where you are sitting for meditation. Yes, you may become aware of the items in that room and where you are sitting. Then you bring your awareness all around the body and become aware of the space all around your body. Will do. So that sacred space means everything, every place is sacred. What we have done, we have left the surface mind. That I will talk in detail later. I have left the surface mind of habitual perception of the place, and then I simply become aware of the space all around the body, but then I become aware of the position and the posture. So now see, look at the mind is not creating any challenges to me. So if we keep sitting, very good, without any movement, like I told you, the telescope demands a stable surface to see the stars too far. What is the message here? Due to ignorance, impurities, delusion in the mind, the journey appears too far. That is a metaphor, and here it is the reality. So being comfortable, when the mind recognizes, like a bird settling into its nest, finding the natural ease, because the mind is constantly running and it may cause disturbances in the body. So we look at that is why I make it simple. Look at the joints of the neck. So what happens? Your mind goes there, you become aware, sensation, comfort, and steadiness. You may pick up one joint, and then you look at the entire body from the top of the head to the toes, all the joints, and the mind is looking inside these joints. You will find it easy. Then the journey doesn't appear too far. Oh, I feel inside and experience sensation, comfort, and steadiness. What we did basically, so we said change of direction of the mind, change of direction from the world outside to inside. That is what one thing. So, and then check if we are settled. So the body does nothing. It is the mind. It is the mind with its impressions makes the body agitated, moving. So now you see again the same thing. I want to have a deeper perception. So deeper perception means that I leave aside all those distractions. So you are aware of the body, feel the sensation, and experience comfort and steadiness. So physical comfort is there. In that state, we separate contents, and the container. You know, even when we understand the glass of water, the water is a content and the glass is glass, nothing happens to the glass. So what we do, we look inside the forehead in the space. That is the surface of a glass. And inside is the water in the form of waves and ripples, in the form of thoughts, feelings, sensations, emotions. It's a great art. So here I introduce in the very beginning to educate and empower the mind. What is that education? All contents are different. All contents are separate from the space because the space inside and behind is not the part of the thought. And then we empower. What is empowering? Oh, I I raise my awareness to see that all thoughts are like the birds flying in the sky. Nothing happens to the sky. Oh, is that empowering? Yes. It's very easy to grasp the deeper essence of any practice of meditation by the metaphor. So the mind more or less remains inside, or it is looking inside. Very good. And so, in that state, it is also carefree and comfortable. And in that state of being comfortable, carefree mind looking inside is the right moment for Mangalacharan. What is Mangalacharan? I would say that it is something like tuning an instrument before a concert. A singer does that. Oh, pick up any. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Then we ask the mind, do you know what's the meaning? May there be happiness for all. May there be happiness for all. May there be happiness. Happiness. So we discussed many ways to use this Mangalacharan mantra. So happiness is essential nature of every human being, and we all are in search of that happiness and peace in our life. Sarve Sham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarve Sham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. May there be peace for all. Peace. Same thing we can do today. Peace is our essential nature. But how can we say? We all are looking for peace. Nobody desires the stress, anxiety, duality, and a conflict in our life at any point. We want peace in the morning, in the afternoon, evening, and night, in all locations, with everyone. So Mangalacharan sets the tone of the mind. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Let everyone be complete in oneself. Sense of completeness means the holiness. Holiness means the whole. Whole means that cannot be divided. Okay, that we are of the nature of wholeness, complete. That is what the real self is. That is what we are looking at it. So in meditation, we get a glimpse of like the stars by a telescope. And as we progress further, realization means that now, yes, we have already discussed that issue. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. My friend, check that the intellect understands and it is going to the mind, and the mind changes its perception. Mangalacharan is also known as the sacred space. Okay, that is okay. So, every moment is a sacred, divine. But I don't experience because the mind is living on the surface. But now the mind is living deeply, so it can check it. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So now the mind has left the surface and now it is ready to go deeper within. So now the next step will be, if I use the word bypass or dissolve, both. We bypass and dissolve any resistance from the mind to experience living within. And you already know it. Yeah? You look at the head and the neck. You move your mind all around the head and the neck. I'm making it simple. Simple the practice, the higher and the deeper it is. And experience sensation, relaxation and stillness. So just check that you continue to experience sensation, relaxation and stillness. That means the mind is living within. If we continue to experience sensation, relaxation and stillness, it means the mind is living within. Now casually look at the right arm, or I would say move the mind on the skin of the right arm from the shoulder joints to the toes, shoulder joints to the fingers, and experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. And if you continue to experience, means so look mentally at the left arm from shoulders to the fingertips, or I would say allow mind to touch the skin of the entire left arm. Feel sensations and experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness, and just stay there. Stay there means the mind continues. Mind continues. The awareness of sensation, relaxation, and stillness, and move the mind on the middle portion of the body from the shoulders down in the front chest and the belly, and in the back, shoulder blades and the spine until the waist reaches in the middle portion of the body. The mind touches the skin of that portion. You feel the sensation. You experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. That experience continues. The mind continues to live within or in that state. Means already the mind is living within. So we are not forcing the mind. Not forcing. The moment we force the mind, it becomes the worst master. And then we fail in the journey. So looking at the right leg from the right side of the waist to the toes, or touching the skin of the entire right leg, feeling the sensation. Stay there. Stay there means mind continues this awareness. And that gives you an experience of sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Awareness of the left leg, touching the skin of the left leg, experiencing the sensation, feeling the sensation, experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. when the mind continues to live with that experience, mind is already living within. It means the mind is living within. Mind looking at the entire body, touching the skin of the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. Feel and experience sensation, relaxation and stillness. And mind living within. So you'll find that sensation, subtle sensation increases, tingling, numbness, tingling, numbness, freezing. They are good. They are good. So we allow the natural sensation to continue. We allow the natural sensations to continue. So anytime mind distracts, look, feel, experience sensation, relaxation, stillness, check. Mind living within. So, in the first stage of this meditation, we did all the passive steps to at least help the mind to withdraw, or I would say in 3 steps. The stage 1 is all about learning and experiencing, going within, moving within, and living within. And now we go little deeper. The three body awareness. It's easy when the mind is living within. So, awareness and understanding of the three bodies in any meditation is like understanding an ocean through waves, surface, and depth. So, three bodies reveal different type of existence so that we can progress further to reach to the real self. We are taking everything very pragmatically. So, yes, become aware of the physical body means the skin of the entire body. It's like a garment, the clothes that we put on. So you are aware of the entire body. We also become aware in being comfortable and carefree. Now be aware of five sense organs. Five sense organs and their physical structure. So it is an opening to the world. And same thing, be aware of the five motor organs. Hands and legs, anus and the genitals and the tongue. So that physical structure is all about the physical body. What does we say? So here what happens? Mind has created physical consciousness. It is like hot iron ball. Each has taken some properties. Means the body takes the properties of consciousness, and the consciousness has taken the property of the body. That is why I say that I am sitting in meditation. Otherwise, who is sitting in meditation? There is no sitting at all. And behind that, or deeper than that, it's like a cloth that we wear temporarily, and then we come to the subtle body. First thing to understand, physical body contained inside the subtle body, not the other way around. We normally we have a misconception that the mind is inside the physical body. But if the mind is inside the physical body, we will never experience the shape and the size of the body. Mind has to be touching every part to sense here is a body, but then only it has to be inside. So now one is the faculty and the structure of senses. So structure of senses, physical body, and the faculty of the senses, mental, subtle body. Can you see this clearly? I mean, to seeing means being aware that if there is a faculty, or you can say the powers, faculty means the power of seeing with consciousness through the physical structure. Very subtle, but not very subtle for you. Okay, that is how. So that is why you say that even the physical body has all the five senses, motor organs, and subtle body also has it. Yes, faculty. The subtle body also increase the breath and the prana also, because the prana constantly helps to change our perception. Then our master says that causal body we cannot see, but we see. What do you mean? We see and we do not see? Yes. So we see and we do not see. What do you mean by it? We see. Do you know real self? No, not at this time. Not at this moment. And that is the meaning we see the causal body. We see the causal body means we are ignorant. So we have to understand in that light. Do I know? No, I don't know. That is ignorance. And that ignorance is the causal body. So I see ignorance. Now see the paradox. That is what the mind needs to. That is why we say we need a regular practice. How do I see real self? No. Then who says I do not see? Mind. So I do not see has two parts, major parts. One is the mind in ignorance, or causal body with the mind, causal body with the subtle, and what is the second? Second is consciousness. Oh, but you said that consciousness is the real self. Yes. that is independent. That I don't see. And that is why our master says we have to do the self inquiry to know, to find who am I? There is another step. It takes time for a couple of weeks without fail. When we do it, we may enter into the deeper state. I'm just, so if I say the next step is who am I integrated with living within. What it means. Be aware of the physical body, experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Check you are living within. So when we say living within, it is the subtle body. Mind is looking and living within. Then we find the infinite space all around. Gently ask, who am I? Separate three bodies, or just know three bodies and beyond. Beyond, we can say there is only a space, logically, the intellect. Okay, let's okay. In the next stage, it's a conscious journey. You were traveling and you covered 1,000 kilometers. So you said, okay, I covered 400 kilometers. Now let me see. That is exactly is the next step. You have already traveled the two stages. We move into the third stage. In the third stage, we confirm. What do we confirm? That I'm continuously living within. For what? For awakening. So for that, we go back, we look at the breath. Again, you already know. Uh, you do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. You feel the sensation. You also experience the breath goes within the body, comes out of the body, and it's a gentle, just an awareness. You're not doing anything. So when you are not doing anything, you explore. Yes, if there is no space, how the breath can move? So there is a space. Like threading through the pearls, threading through the needle. That is what we are doing here. You look at the breath and then you experience the moving breath. You experience the sensation of the breath in and out. You experience that. There is no change of rate and rhythm of the breath. And continue to explore. Then you explore. There is a space where the breath moves in and out. But breath has a power that moves, and that is our fire elements with air. And if I say after the fire element moves with the breath, manifest in water and the earth element. Earth elements, we say protein, and they mix and they form the blood, etc., bone marrow. I'm just like, okay. So you are looking at the breath and you are looking beyond it. You are looking at the breath. That is the meaning. And at the same time, looking beyond the breath. Beyond the waves is an ocean. Direct perception. Oh, beyond waves is an ocean, direct perception. Okay. Beyond breath is pure consciousness. Is it a direct perception? Yes, we should raise the question. We should keep the doubt to explore further. So, if the mind distracts, first we go and experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. We check it continues. Why? To help live within. Then we follow the same pattern, the movement of the breath, the sensation. No change in the rate, in the rhythm. Then we explore the space and all the five elements. So, what we know is mind, and who knows is beyond the mind. Maybe the mind in the beginning, but mind in this stage has become so subtle. We experience the separation, and that is why it is called witness consciousness, Sakshi Bhavana, Vipassana. Lot of names are there. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can continue this practice for a longer period, especially the last step. We are very clear. Bring your mind to the right hand, your mind to the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms. Know your experiences.